Alright, I've had this game saved for a while on my hard drive, so I thought I might as well just upload it and get it off out of the way. Alright, on this commentary I want to talk about a couple things that I usually do when I play Call of Duty, some of the things that I've learned over the years. One of the main things I've learned is to always play with a team of people that you know or that you've played with before. They usually give call-outs, or if they don't, you know how they play, so you can adjust to the way that you know that they play. Alright, here I just wanted to rush as fast as I could and try to pick up as many kills, trying to get my kill streak as fast as I could to give my team the biggest advantage. Obviously that's not a no-brainer, it's what a lot of people do, but with the kind of kill streaks I was going for, it was especially important that I try to get as many kills as fast as I could, more than my other team, because some of them didn't have as supportive kill streaks as I did, and I was just trying to get the VSAT as fast as I could so that we would be able to set up for any of the other hard points that were going to be around the map. At this point, I figured that the enemy team was behind us because of the way that our team was pushing, so I turned around, and that's the way it happened. It's never good to push the wrong side. For the hard point, we had the side that we wanted to spawn, but we pushed too far and spawns flipped, which is not what we wanted, so we have to try to get back the spawn that we lost. So with the VSAT that I pulled up here, it's going to help us, but we're not entirely in position to regain it. I take out a couple people that are just spawning and are just running into the hard point, and so at this point I'm trying to stay out of the hard point, which is the danger zone. If I go in there, I knew I was basically gonna die with all the people that are gonna be rushing in there throwing grenades, and I'm trying to get the last kill streaks that I have to help my team so that we can have an easier time throughout the map. Alright, some of the guns that I usually use now are assault rifles. I don't usually use SMGs anymore like I'm using in this game. I obviously pick up some other guns, but at this point I hadn't really used any of the guns that I had even picked up. So usually the guns that I run with now are the AN-94 and the M8, some of the longer ARs, some of the ARs that have a lot of damage and have some recoil that is easy to get used to. The SMGs are fun to use and you can rush around with them, but it just seemed a little boring after a while. I like to rush around with the assault rifles now. It seems like with the clip size and the bullet damage that the ARs are able to actually take out more people with the clip they have, but that's probably wrong. Just something I felt like the AN-94 was doing a really good job for me. And so at this point, I think, well, basically I'm just camping, I guess. Trying to watch our hard point as our team is spawning all over me. Thankfully I did have a friend right there that called out that there was someone in the gym, so I was able to take him out. Alright, at this point I'm trying to pick up any people that are left over spawning in random areas running to the hard point. I'm trying to shoot them in the back so that it's an easy gunfight for me. I kind of fail right here. You just ignore that. It didn't happen. Don't worry about it. That was bad. Alright, so I get a couple more people. I don't think the gameplay gets any more exciting, really, than what it already had. At this point, our team's already winning 176 and up to 3. So we were blanketing this team. They didn't really have a chance. I think this is the only mistake I made right here. I ran through the door without looking, or without even aiming, or without even thinking about it. You don't really want to do that. You don't want to run through doorways without looking around or anticipating that there's someone might be there. Usually you see people, as soon as they run through a doorway, they might aim or they might be ready for a gunfight. I was not ready for a gunfight at all at that point. I just ran through that doorway, didn't even think about it, and it cost me getting an extra streaks for my team. So after this, basically the only thing I can do is just help the team finish the cap. So I'm just gonna keep rushing the hard point over and over again, trying to secure it and make sure that the enemy team's not gonna get in. So then that's basically it. That's gonna be the end of the game. The other team wasn't really experiencing the hard point match. I think it was still pretty early in the game, so a lot of people didn't know the strategies behind hardpoint. Not the strategies, but they didn't really know the order within the hardpoint's hills going back and forth. So I think most of the time the enemy team was just running around confused, and we were able to take advantage of that and easily win. If you see the score. And that is the end of the video. We had a commanding 250 to 13 win, and as you see, I was 44-4 with dogs in a swarm. At this point, I don't think the swarm really got me a lot of kills, but it was a new kill streak that I wanted to use.